The rumors circulating the new Spider-Man movie. Are Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire returning in the new Spider-Man movie? Let's find out. Ever since Spider-Man Far From Home ended on that doozy of a cliffhanger, MCU fans have been waiting in eager anticipation for the third chapter in the adventures of Tom Holland's Spidey. For a while last year, it looked like another Marvel Studios produced Spider-Man wasn't even going to happen due to tensions between Sony and Disney, but luckily everything in the end has worked out. So here's everything we know so far, both rumored and confirmed, about the upcoming third Spider-Man MCU film. After helming Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home, Jon Watts is back in the director's chair for this third chapter of Peter Parker's adventures. Also coming back are Far From Home writers Chris McKenna and Eric Sommers. Kevin Feige is producing on the Marvel side of things, with Amy Pascal representing Sony. The previous film's ending had Peter Parker's identity exposed by Mysterio, who framed him for murder. As the first trailer shows, Parker goes to Doctor Strange to ask for a spell that makes everyone forget that he's the Spider-Man. That spell goes extremely awry, and here comes the multiverse. Filming began for the third Spider-Man film in New York City in October 2020, before moving to Atlanta, Georgia. Shooting then continued until March of 2021. Officially joining the cast are Jamie Foxx, reprising his role as Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and Alfred Molina, reprising his role as Dr. Octopus from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. Yes, both of these roles are from previous and separate continuities, so the question is, are they playing different versions of those characters who exist in this MCU Earth, or is the multiverse really about to bust open? The appearance of Doctor Strange sure seems to indicate multiverse madness. Michael Keaton's Vulture is also among the villains rumored to return in Spider-Man No Way Home. Adrian Toomes was the main villain of Spider-Man Homecoming, and his story ended with him going to prison. Since Vulture already exists in the main MCU timeline and knows Spider-Man's secret identity, he would be a natural fit in this story. His appearance here could even help explain how Vulture shows up in Morbius. There's also been plenty of rumors about Mysterio returning in Spider-Man No Way Home. The trailer already confirms that we will see Jake Gyllenhaal's Quentin Beck back again in this movie, thanks to replays of his video revealing Spider-Man's identity. However, there is the possibility that Mysterio will return at another point in the film too. This could give the MCU a chance to confirm that Mysterio's death at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home was his most elaborate illusion yet. Of course, Mysterio could also return thanks to the multiverse. Also rumored to return in Spider-Man No Way Home is the Lizard. Kurt Connors appeared in both the Maguire Spider-Man trilogy and Garfield's first Amazing Spider-Man movie, but the latter version of the character is expected to show up again. Raya Safans is reportedly playing the Lizard again, and he could be the same version from Amazing Spider-Man since Connors survived. There is great speculation that this inclusion in this movie was teased through the No Way Home trailer, but the moment is too quick and dark to know for sure. He may be in it though. The Sandman can also be seen briefly in the trailer, but no official announcements have been made. But this is where things get truly wild. Reports are running rampant that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are both returning as the Spider-Man from their respective films/continuities. Alongside them are said to be Kristen Dunst as Mary Jane Watson from the Maguire-Raimi movies, and Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy from the Garfield-Mark Webb films. This film may end up being a celebration of the entire 20-year Spider-Man film legacy. Holland has denied these rumors, of course, but we all know how Marvel Studios keeps their cards very close to their chest. Just as out of left field are the rumors that Charlie Cox may be reprising his role as Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil from the Netflix series. Given that Daredevil and Spidey have a long history as allies in comics, this would make a lot of sense. Also, Matt Murdock is a lawyer, and given the way that Far From Home ended, Peter might need one of those right about now. Well guys, that's it for today. Let us know if you guys are as excited for this Spider-Man movie as we are. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Till then, see you guys next time.
Within only a few weeks, Far From Home grossed over $1 billion worldwide. Surely that's enough to keep everyone happy. Apparently not, as Disney and Sony couldn't reach an agreement on how to divide profits. Although a third Spider-Man film set in the MCU was already in development, the two media giants went their separate ways. For about a month. After fans protested and Tom Holland personally called Bob Iger, the companies reached a deal to keep Spidey in the MCU, with potential to cross over to the Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters.
He said there is a world in where we can make this work, and then there was a bunch of phone calls back and forth from Tom Rothman. He was really instrumental in the process, and it was really interesting for me to have these two studio heads what do you think?